Hello and welcome to my review of the LEGO Ninjago Land Bounty set number 70677. This set is from the Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu line and it has around 1,200 pieces. It has a retail price of £120. So let's dive into a kind of overall overview of what this set is. This set is kind of a car, a plane, and a ship. It's a land bounty, and it kind of makes sense. So it's really actually interesting. This is supposed to be kind of a car mobile vehicle. It's fairly large. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, that's a pretty good size, right? I mean, pretty good size. So the first kind of obvious feature is that the plane comes off. That's kind of the main feature. Looking at this plane, there you go. This plane is not too big. It has a nice sail. We also have two stud shooters, which if you put some studs in here, they will fire. So that's pretty nice. We also have these engines, which are supposed to go forward, that is. And then this element from the back is supposed to control the way it moves. So that's quite nice. Just put this back in. We also have a cockpit. So if we just lift, wait a second. There you go. As we can see, we have a very nice interior, which has enough space for two minifigs. Although I think I could put more in there, but yeah. We have some seats inside, nice panel, and it's hard to see, but a small panel inside. And then on the top we have a kind of a steering wheel, I guess, which is really interesting. And the overall design is a cockpit here, some kind of shooting. And it's just plain, it's just a very nice plane, I think. It has enough space for people to be on the top, although maybe these kind of ridges don't allow the minifigures to stand properly on this area. But you do have areas on the side and on the top, so that's actually pretty good. Now let's look at the actual car itself. So again, we have this sail. We also have, as we can see, it moves around quite well, and it can turn around thanks to this thing on the back, which allows it to kind of maneuver around. Yep. So as you can see, kind of nice movement here. The car has quite good movements. I'd say also notice the spinning blades here, which I think is really cool. Because there's a small wheel here, so essentially this thing begins spinning. We also have a cannon, so if we take just a firing piece, we just put it inside. I have one side, so as we can see, that's okay. Let's just see how this performs. So that's actually not bad for a range. I mean, kind of short, but not bad. Look at the car itself. We also have a kind of platform which comes up. You can actually power it. There's a gear at the back, which is kind of hard to operate, but it essentially comes up here. And you could put in two rockets here, which quite nicely actually fire. So here they are, and let's just fire away. So quite nice, quite nice. We have these stairs. It's supposed to be a kind of a holder here, but I think it fell off. But anyway, so as we can see, there's a lot of space for minifigures here, and that's a very big bonus because this is very important for any battle, is to have space here. And a nice staircase, some area here. From the back, also quite nice. Also small surprise, we have a small car, which goes right in the back over here. And it comes out, magically. Just a nice car, you go one space, and then it's probably supposed to hinge somewhere. But you see, just a nice little car just to make the set more interesting. I think that's quite a nice addition. So from the outside, here's the gear I was talking about. Same kind of rotating blade on the side. And again, the similar, very, very nice design. The stickers, the wheels, definitely a very nice design. Lots of space. And then we also have the front area. So let me just take this off a bit so it doesn't obstruct the view. It's nice how this comes off, by the way. If we open this, it actually comes off, and there's an amazing interior inside there. I think there are supposed to be some swords, some other stuff, which may have fallen out, but yes. So essentially, that's because they're really nice interior with two seats there and much more spacing. We actually have a teacup inside it. It's actually, if you look at it, it's really nice. The details here, and then the steering wheel and the kind of stuff inside is really nice. As we can see, it's nice how it's actually, there's no wall here, so you could easily put a bunch of minifigures on the inside, on the top, and then when you put this on the top, I mean, the gun turns around, very nice, some nice decor, and then of course it's very nice, you can put a bunch of figures here all around, so that's really, really nice. So, looking now at the set as a whole, when you put it on top, you have a very well-functioning attacking vehicle. Now that was not supposed to happen. That has not happened to me before, so that is rather discredit for my LEGO handling skills rather than to the set itself. It's actually pretty durable, I have to say. So there's a lot of space for minifigures. And now looking at what we can do with this set. So if we just take a bunch of minifigures, like so, you can easily put a bunch of minifigures. For instance, let's say these are the attackers. Let's put a bunch of guys. You can put them here. You know, we have a bunch of guys defending this. Yep, we got defense. Why that? Okay, let's put someone with arms, you know, like that. Yeah, they have arms. And then we have the attackers who are trying to attack. They're trying to attack. And what's interesting for this set is, and really good, is that they can attack from the side. They can also actually use ladders. And that's really interesting, especially for this. You could put ladders and they could try to attack. And what's even more cool is if you have another set, like some kind of vehicle, you could put ladders from a vehicle to vehicle. That's actually really interesting. So that's a really nice feature. And you could put the ladder here, they could climb on top, have lots of nice battles here. And considering that this comes off, you have a load of space here. You can actually have this by itself without this thing. Just this by itself is already amazing, but this I think adds more interest. This together, this overall design, and the great looks of this overall, and the way there's so many things, and there's supposed to be 9 minifigures, a bunch of accessories. So this is a very wholesome set. You have a lot of stuff in this set. It's already car, plane. I mean, that's really what it takes for a really good Lego. And there's so many things you could do with it. You could have attacks here. They could be attacking from other side. They could be trying to sneak in. You could have people inside defending the cockpit. So a lot of options for battles here. And with other ones, you could actually have other vehicles. For instance, there's a LEGO Ninjago diesel knots. You could have some other smaller vehicles waging war with motorcycles, maybe even with planes. So it's really interesting. There's so many things you can engage with this set. So let's come down to the scores. So for features, I would give this a 9 out of 10. I always give things out of 10, so a 9. I give it a solid 9. This is a really good feature set. A lot of stuff here, I'm really impressed. So a solid 9 for features, maybe even bordering with a 10. In terms of design and build, also very nice. I'll give this a 9. For playability as well, I said so many things to do with it. That's really what it takes to get a 9. And overall, I'll give this a 9 if I'm honest. It's very nice. The only kind of letdown in my opinion is the price. £120 for this set is probably too much. It is detailed. There are a lot of pieces. The attention to detail is really high, and that's which is very nice in Ninjago these days. But £120 is quite a lot, and if it really £120 maybe a bit too much, if I'm honest. So that for that reason, probably a 9, maybe 8.5. But I'd say let's just call it 9 because this set is very solid, and the way it has so many different aspects to it, the way it's so varied, I think, is what really gives it a 9 score. I mean, it was a pleasure building. It's a pleasure to have Bowser. This is a very nice set. I think it's a good way to start the collection. We have a lot of things included in the set, and I believe that this is a very good thing to buy. I do recommend the set. It's still on sale, but maybe if it's on sale from £120, because if I'm honest, £120 is a bit too much. Maybe when there's like a Black Friday sale or some kind of Prime sale or some kind of sale, maybe that will make it more affordable. But in my mind, brilliant set, brilliant features, a bit overpriced, but overall a very solid score. Thank you for watching.